This segment brought to you by SureCrop, liquid crop nutrition delivered right to your farm.
I'm Eric Adee. I manage the research farm here at Kansas River Valley Experiment Field. And tonight I talked about top dieback in corn, which is caused by anthracnose. And it's a disease. Anthracnose can affect the corn plant several different ways, but under unique circumstances, it can kill the top part of the plant. And so you have a top part of the plant dead and the lower leaves still green, which is very unusual. So it's very noticeable. And we had been conducting corn fungicide studies, and last year we had a lot of top dieback show up, and we did find that strobilurin fungicides did reduce the amount of top dieback, and we did have a very significant yield increase, up to 15 to 20 bushels an acre. And we reduced the top dieback from like 30-some% down to about 11 or 12% with these fungicide treatments. Now we had all different kinds of strobilurin fungicides, some of them with or without Propiconazole as well. But the problem with this disease is that it's very hard to predict, and there isn't a lot of literature out there. But what we are just based on the weather data where we have seen the disease show up, or weather data where it hasn't shown up, basically it's a period of wet, rainy period right at tasseling. The week before tasseling is probably the most critical. Last year in 2015 we had 6 or 7 days that had rain and overcast conditions, which favored this disease. This anthracnose is favored by warm, humid, and overcast conditions. And again, it's going to be very hard to predict, but we do know that the strobilurin fungicides that can be applied to corn for controlling other leaf diseases like gray leaf spot or common rust or southern rust are effective against top dieback. So in the situation you may have both out there in the field, you'll get a double benefit.
There's a lot of different ways of doing this woodwork, but I could not make a knife without both hands, especially without this thumb. And my thumb was so sore that I couldn't even touch it, and they wanted to fuse it, and I said no, cut it off, because I didn't want it sticking up. And I found out about the Kansas regenerative stem cell and went to Manhattan and had that taken care of in my thumb, and now I'm able to go again.